Welcome, fellow Realtors. My name's Earl Taylor. I'm the president of LSTAR, and with me today I have Blair Campbell, our president-elect, and our LSTAR CEO, John Geha.
Hey,
Welcome,
Blair.
gentlemen.
Hi. Hey, Earl.
Welcome. Lots going on in today's video. It's going to be a little longer than normal, so please stay with us, and you're going to learn a lot of things that are happening here. First off is the 2020 Board of Directors elections. Currently, we have a strong Board of Directors, but there are 6 new positions that are opening up in our board this year. Our president-elect, our vice president position, our commercial position, 3 board of directors, one of those being the St. Thomas candidate that are going to be elected. So if you're thinking about running for the board of directors, please don't wait. Nominations open on August the 12th and close on September the 16th at noon hour. And if you are thinking about running and want to talk to any of us, please come in and talk to John. He'll give you the rundown on what's involved in that. So there are 4 dates that are very important. The first one being the London Harvest Open House at the Hellenic Center on Wednesday, October the 16th. John, that's a very important meeting. What's going on there?
Well, it's an opportunity for the candidates running for the board to give their speeches in front of the membership. We're going to do it at the Hellenic Center for this reason. We're going to have the candidate speeches, lunch, but we're also have an opportunity to bring Nick Nanos in. Nick is one of the top pollsters in Canada and the United States. We're very fortunate to be working with the Ontario Real Estate Association on a study that he's doing in this region. We're inviting our mayor, our councilors, MPPs, economic development, and all of you, our membership, to listen to Nick and have him give you the state of the region on a study that they're doing. We're very fortunate to have such a very strong individual coming in to London to speak on the happenings in our region.
Looking forward to that for sure. So that's Wednesday, October the 16th at the Hellenic Center. Then we're going to St. Thomas. The same thing will happen with the candidate speeches on Thursday, October the 17th. We're heading out to Strathroy on Wednesday, October the 23rd, and then back here to the LSTAR facility on Thursday, October the 31st for the actual elections. Again, if you're thinking about running for the board of directors, get in touch with us. Put your name in. We can use your help. The second thing we want to talk about is the showing time switchover that happens this week on August the 9th. We'll be leaving touch base and moving into showing time 100%. And Blair and John, maybe I can get you to give me an update on what's happening with that showing time, the matrix changes, and the Ontario Collective Ortis amalgamation.
Okay, very good. So the negotiations are still ongoing with the Ontario Collective and Ortis to merge the MLS system matrix into one regional database. A lot of debate happening. There's a variety of committees that are all actually populated by Realtor members from the 22 different boards and associations that are involved. So it's a long process, and the amount of due diligence that have gone into this is just incredible. We've had presentations from a variety of different vendors. We have incredible debate, and all the decisions end up being made by fellow practitioners as well. So of course they have their own businesses to run. On the various different committees, I sit on 3 of them. John actually sits on the governance committee, and Kelly Blakely on the data committee. So LSTAR is very involved in this process, and the due diligence, it's very similar to what we've actually done for showing time with your board of directors. We actually met with a variety of different vendors. We actually had several meetings with showing time going back over to over a year ago, NAR being the first time that they presented the platform to us. And really we've gone into the mindset that we want to have the best tools for our membership.
It was a lot of work. We had 3 vendors in, and they came in 3 times and moved the board. And as you said, we met them in Boston again at the National Association of Realtors conference. So the work that takes place behind the scenes is very detailed, but the decisions are made by the members and by the board, by the practitioners. Blair is now getting to know Barry quite well because all the meetings for the Ontario Collective and Matrix and Ortis merger are held in Barrie, and it is very intensive and very extensive meetings ongoing. We're going to be heading up again next week on the 12th and 13th for additional meetings as we move this merger closer together. But again, the 22 governors that are making the decision are all realtors.
Correct. And we do also have more information coming out about that. On September 18th is going to be the first meeting that we hold for brokers of record and office managers. And there's going to be a series of those throughout the fall and the winter time as well.
Yeah, with this merger, there are going to be a number of new applications that are coming with Matrix. And we felt that it was going to be very important that we set up a series of meetings throughout this fall and into the first quarter of 2020. There'll be short meetings, but we're inviting the principal brokers, the managers, a designated manager, and the head of MLS or administration from the brokerage to come in and actually meet and talk to the vendors that are going to be part of this new collective, this new organization. The first meeting is the 18th. We're going to give an update from our meeting on the 13th to our members where we are with Matrix and the merger, but we're also bringing MPAC in because of the change of the terms and conditions and some of the confusion with that. So our first meeting on the 18th, it will be after our board of directors meeting, and you'll have an opportunity to get an update plus hear MPAC.
Okay. So really we have the best tools available for our membership that are decided upon by fellow realtor members. Last thing I had on here is you wanted to remind people of web forms ending at the end of this year. So do you have anything else?
Well, web forms legacy will end on the 31st. So the new web forms that Korea has introduced, it is not an LSTAR decision. We will have and have had ongoing classes. We continue to add classes. We added a number of classes last week, and just like that, they filled. So our commitment is to keep adding as we need. We're also looking at the possibility of having evening classes at Fanshawe if we can work and have that need for our membership. But our commitment is throughout the rest of this year, all fall and into the winter, we will have web forum classes.
Great.
Yeah.
The tools you're talking about, there's one more tool that's coming out, and that is our virtual office websites.
Yes.
And John, maybe tell us a little bit about how that's going.
Well, we're very excited to get past this now.
Nice.
My last conference call will be this afternoon at 3:30 with the Competition Bureau. We've turned over our rules and policies to them. We've turned over the data feed agreement and the instructions, and now all the fields that are required for the vows. They have been very cooperative. I've worked very closely with them. I've had 4 conference calls with the Competition Bureau directly rather than relying on emails and back and forth. And they now are at the final stages. Once I have this conference call today, we will send all of this information to our board of directors for their review, and then we will make the announcement that our vow will be up and the instructions on how to get involved with this and the technical side behind it will be made available to all of our members. We've had a number of inquiries already, even from outside London. So it's been a great deal of work, but we're now at the final stages that we can announce very shortly our vows.
It's been a long task.
Very long
And congratulations to John and the staff here for making that happen. Congratulations on that. On a little bit different note, we've got a federal election coming up in October. Looking forward to that. And LSTAR has an amazing relationship with our members of parliament here in London, Elgin, Middlesex County, and we talk to them all the time.
Yeah.
So we want to bring them in. There's 2 dates to remember. On Wednesday, October the 2nd, we're going to be here in London with a meet and greet with our MPs, and then heading down to St. Thomas on Thursday, October the 3rd for a debate. John, the update on that?
We're still working out the final details.
Yep.
The meet and greet will have all 5 candidates, all 5 parties here at LSTAR. The debate will be a smaller group of people in St. Thomas. So watch for details. We do know the second will be here in the building. We don't know the actual location yet for the third in St. Thomas, but that information will be coming out soon. We're very excited because we've had great response from the MP candidates. And as you said, we have a great working relationship with them.
Great relationship for sure. So that's the end of our video. We just want to bring you an update on a number of different things. It's the election is the main thing coming up. Please come and talk to us if you're thinking about running for the election. And if there's anything else, get a hold of John, get a hold of our staff here. Blair or I are open to talking to you anytime.
Okay, absolutely.
Thanks, gentlemen.
Thanks,
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Blair.
Thanks, folks. Thanks for tuning in.